What's up, Better Days? Today we're below Nice Mill Dam. It's finally not freezing out here. It's pretty nice out. The water's still a little high and it's still really swift. But there's a little pocket right there where we might be able to set a float out. I've got my 5.5 foot rod, a 6 pound test, and a float, and a little sinker, and a little hook with a minnow. Let's give that a shot. Oh, it's sitting out there really well. With a minnow or a shiner, something like this, in a situation like this, where there's clearly going to be a lot of fish in here, it's just a matter of getting them to bite. If it doesn't work in just a couple of casts, I'm going to take it off that bobber and try fishing it on the bottom. You know, I floated this bobber right down the edge of the current a few times. Minnows now and a shiner. Just nobody wanting it. Wow. Big old shiner like that. Nobody wants to eat it? I don't think so. Let's take that bobber off in favor of a sinker. There's my first bite of the day on a minnow on bottom. Somebody's playing with it. Oh, did somebody eat it? Yeah, he ate it. It was a mighty swallow. He took it down. I didn't even know it was there. Must have found him a nice little spot outside of the current to sit. Oh, it's a smallmouth bass. Cool. I'm not sure how many of those I've caught this year, or if I've caught any. That might be 2022's first smallmouth bass. I'll have to go back and check the records, but man, how cool is that? He is really strong and healthy. Cool, so that's cool. That was quick. As soon as I started with the minnow on bottom. Let's get us a appropriately sized shiner on bottom. See if we can't catch a little bigger smallmouth. That was awesome. Alright, we've been out here an hour fishing. We've only caught one little smallmouth. We're definitely going to have to change tactics before too long. Okay, let's bust out the old tackle box. We got some Bobby Garlands, some Strike Kings, some Rooster Tails. The greatest of these is Rooster Tails. There we go, there's a fish. Nice fish. Nice fish. Rooster tailing is fun because you catch a lot of fish. And more people should use rooster tails. because it's the best thing you can use in some situations. And right now, it's good for trout. Look at that big old brute of a trout. Cool guy. Big guy. Bottom lip. And then he had to dip. Oh no, we dropped him. He's hurt. Well, we'll hang on to him. Oh man, tough. Minnows, not very good. One little fish. Rooster tail, not great. One little fish. A few bites. Let's try a Bobby Garland. Oh wow, that was quick. Okay, second cast, we got a nice hit. This might work. This might be the action they're looking for. That thing smacked it. One smallmouth on the minnows. One rainbow trout and a few bites on the rooster tail, and only one bite on the Bobby Garland. I didn't think I'd have to do anything but minnows. Sometimes you just gotta go to plan D. Let's get us a half a night crawler and catch a fish. Like, quickly. There we go, he's biting. I should have done this all along. He's got it. Oh, I missed him. Just barely missed him though. Not mine. Yeah, it's not mine.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of...
Somebody's got their stupid line all the way out there.
Yep.
It didn't break at the knot. You need to tie a knot that can break so you can pull it off the hook.
Yep.
Leave the hook, break the knot.
Yep.
Too many people tie knots too strong.
Strong, exactly.
It won't break, and it breaks the line.
And also, you know, fishing here, they use a 20, 30-pound cat line.
I know. I see 50-pound braid,
Yep.
lures this big. I know.
Yeah.
There we go. Got him. It's a good one. Real good one. Worms work pretty quick. Oh, good fish. Good fish. Golly, it's a big fish. They put us some big trout in here this year. Let's see if we can get him up. Nope, couldn't get him up. There he is. Missed him. Set it right back down. back. Got him. Got him that time. He's smaller than that last little one we lost. But it's literally only been a couple casts. We got us another one. Tournament swing, that one. Little guy. Tiny little guy. This is what more like what I'm used to. Them putting in here. This is what I'm used to, and this is what we're seeing this year. Just so much bigger. But there's gonna be some little ones in there, I guess. Someone left some corn over here. I'm gonna put one piece of corn on there so it's yellow. I forgot my Berkeley power balls, so the first one I was using was one I found on the ground. Now we're gonna do that. About time I hooked one. It's been a few minutes, maybe like 6. Come on up here, buddy. Oh, that's a tiny little guy too. Didn't hook him in the mouth, fell, hooked him in the bottom. But it doesn't matter. Do 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 do. It hits it as soon as it goes in. That's why it's got to be a bluegill. Nothing else hits like that 6 casts in a row. I just can't stick it. That's another reason why it's got to be a bluegill. Because it's so tiny. Tried to pull that worm off. He's really going for that worm. Kind of missed the spot a little that time. I finally hooked that little fish that's down there. It feels like a trout. No, I was right. I was fighting with this thing forever. It's just a long-ear sunfish, which they're really pretty, but he's just as aggressive as bluegill or little rock bass. Man, he was tearing me apart. Get out of here. Let's see if we can cast in there. Maybe it wasn't just him. That fish hit like 10 or 12 casts in a row. That thing was a thumper, boy. Got him. He's eating. Eat it, buddy. Got one on that big old worm. Nice, nice one, boy. He's digging. Good. Oh, there we go. Well, he chomped it. As soon as I felt him, I set the hook. But you out of here?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy.
All right, good luck to you.
Yes, sir. You have a good day.
Thank you for sharing the spot.
Of course. We had fun.
Absolutely.
Well, that was a lot of fun. That's something I've never really done, is try a few different lures of the same spot for the same fish, and to give them all equal footing, the same amount of time, the same amount of casts. I was out there probably 45 minutes with each method. First trying minnows and shiners, then trying rooster tail, and then a bobby garland, and then what works best, that Better Days rig with that 6-pound test and a couple of split shots and a little hook with some night crawler on there. And I didn't bring my power balls, so I found one and then was able to use some corn. I think anything to tip it up top with a little color helps, and that was really calling them in. We had a great time. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.